In this video, we talk about Wu-Wei. Ever feel like you're working so hard to get things done that you're completely exhausted by day's end? If so, we hear you. From a young age, we're taught to work hard to accomplish things. The problem with this approach is that it drains us of life energy, sometimes even to the point where we can't enjoy life's simple pleasures anymore. What if I told you that there was another way? That you could accomplish stuff not through superhuman effort, but by adopting a gentler approach. Consider a stream. It moves with effortless grace, navigating around the rocks and obstacles without resistance. It doesn't fight or try to force its way. It simply finds the path of least resistance and flows. The river holds a valuable lesson, gracefully navigating life by flowing with, not against, the current. This philosophy is called Wu-Wei. In this video, we'll take a deep dive into this intriguing concept. You'll discover how to let action emerge spontaneously and effortlessly, in sync with the natural flow of life. Wu-Wei, a brief history and basic principles. Wu-Wei, one of the most important of all Taoist concepts, has roots that are deeply embedded in ancient Chinese philosophy. It's a key theme in the Tao Te Ching, a masterpiece of spiritual literature written by the sage Lao Tzu around 2,500 years ago. During the period known as the Warring States, Wu-Wei emerged like manna from heaven. People, weary from endless conflict, hungered for peace. Lao Tzu stepped into that void with his teachings, giving them what they sought, a return to the balance and order they previously enjoyed. Often translated as non-doing, Wu-Wei is sometimes misunderstood as laziness. What it really means is that instead of being an island unto ourselves, we merge with the divine electricity coursing through the entire cosmos. Then, every action we take, every word we utter, and every thought we think arises out of pure presence, untainted by negativity. This means that everything we do has an effortless quality. There's no forcing things, no expending superhuman effort just to move the needle a millimeter. Wu-Wei is letting higher awareness take the wheel while your ego takes a back seat. The Tao Te Ching encapsulates it perfectly. When nothing is done, nothing is left undone. Nothing doesn't mean you're not taking action. It means you are so firmly connected to the sacred emptiness that gives rise to everything, that you and it become one and the same. By surrendering to Wu-Wei, we transform into vessels for the creative energy of the universe, notes that resonate in perfect harmony in the grand symphony of life. Existence takes on an effortless, magical quality. As a Wu-Wei practitioner, you let words and actions flow from that serene place deep within you where there is no separation. This means not overthinking every step. It's about flowing with life, trusting that the all that is will guide you to do what's needed precisely when needed and not a moment before. Wu-Wei-driven actions create harmony, not chaos. The Tao Te Ching says, "Perfect activity leaves no track behind it. Perfect speech is like a jade worker whose tool leaves no mark." 5 ways to apply Wu-Wei in daily life. While everybody has had fleeting glimpses of this state, some believe that a continuous experience is only possible for mystics and monks. In fact, some would-be practitioners of Wu-Wei claim that it can only be achieved by withdrawing from society. You know, living like a hermit in some godforsaken part of the planet. But this is dead wrong, because you can practice it wherever you are. Here are 5 ways you can embody it in daily life. 1. Maintain stillness amid activity. You don't have to meditate 24/7 to achieve Wu-Wei, but you'll need to meditate a little, maybe 2 or 3 times a day. But bring the same stillness you experience in your sessions into the hustle and bustle of everyday life. Close your eyes periodically throughout the day. Feel the same expansive peacefulness as when you meditate. Work on stretching out that feeling, making it a subtle yet constant backdrop to your busy days. Imagine you're in the eye of a raging storm. All around, things are moving at a dizzying pace. You're ticking off tasks and making decisions on the fly, but inside, there's this rock-solid tranquility. It's from this peace that action will flow, and when it does, it'll be as effortless as breathing or settling down for the night in a nice, comfortable bed. That's the magic of Wu-Wei. Number 2, let go of the need to plan things. So many of us push ourselves too hard, especially when it comes to things that really matter. We become so emotionally invested in what we do that we end up with off-the-charts stress levels. To achieve effortlessness, we must relinquish the need to control everything and let ourselves be guided by the rhythms of the cosmos. By doing this, we can accomplish our objectives more efficiently and with a lot less anxiety. While there may be things you'll want to consciously plan for, relinquish the attachment to plans when it isn't needed and follow the effortless flow of Wu-Wei. You'll find that unexpected possibilities open up, opportunities that would never have happened had you stuck with your plan. Breathing is a fantastic example of Wu-Wei in action. When we breathe normally, we allow nature's rhythms to perform the task. We don't have to think about it. The moment we try to control our breathing consciously, it loses its fluidity and becomes forced and unnatural. No matter how long our to-do list is, if we surrender to all that is, we get better results with less effort. For example, let's say you want to send an important text. Before embodying Wu-Wei, you might have endlessly agonized over crafting the perfect message. But now that you're a Wu-Wei practitioner, you pause, breathe deeply, and center yourself. As you tap into the creative power of the universe, the words flow effortlessly from your lips. And guess what? They're exactly what you needed to say. Number 3, learn from Mother Nature. If you want to get really good at this Wu-Wei stuff, take lessons from Mother Nature, the perfect embodiment of effortless grace. And by silently observing nature, you tap into the same energies within you. As within, so without. Step outside on a bright sunny day. Feel the sun's warmth, its vital energy. It's a perfect example of Wu-Wei in action. If your intuitive abilities are up to snuff, you'll soon sense it doesn't try to give off heat and light, because it's inextricably connected to beingness. It doesn't have to. The funny thing about beingness is that it's simultaneously non-doing and doing, all wrapped up into one seemingly contradictory field. In other words, the more you don't do, the more you do. Tune into other natural rhythms such as flowers blooming, bees buzzing, or clouds moving quickly across an azure sky. They're all powerful lessons in the art of effortlessness. Number 4, no action is sometimes the best action. Sometimes the best action is no action. For example, let's say you want to grow tomato plants. You've laid the groundwork, nutrient-rich soil, ample sunlight, and adequate water. Now, you need to step back and let nature take its course. Adding more sun, water, or fertilizer at this point will only interfere with development. Like growing tomato plants, a Wu-Wei state isn't something you try to make happen. Sure, you can set the stage for it, such as by bringing stillness into your everyday life and observing nature's rhythms. Doing these things makes it likelier, but trying too hard to achieve the state will only push it away. Just like with the tomato plants, sometimes the best course of action is to step back and trust the process. It's about balancing preparation and letting go, allowing the state to emerge naturally and without forced effort. Number 5, check your brain at the door. Wu-Wei is not only a powerful spiritual principle, but it also has a lot of practical applications. For example, sports. Your brain is a well-intentioned but overzealous micromanager who loves to call the shots, but it's no match for infinite intelligence, a cosmic computer so powerful that it can orchestrate infinite actions simultaneously. So, if you're an athlete looking to embody Wu-Wei, check your brain at the door before doing your activity. Stopping the constant flow of thoughts dead in their tracks makes it more likely that you'll tap into a flow state, where actions unfold with perfect efficiency. Some athletes are so immersed in flow that even epic sports achievements are as easy as breathing. Take the example of Chris Berglund, a renowned triathlete. His record-setting triathlon time of 38 hours and 46 minutes in 2001 is a testament to the power of Wu-Wei. He described it as an out-of-body experience, where he felt weightless, as if his feet weren't touching the ground. He said that setting his brain aside and not caring whether he won or lost set the stage for his extraordinary experience flow, or as we call it, Wu-Wei. Conclusion: as you work on incorporating Wu-Wei into your life, remember this profound saying from the Tao Te Ching: the Tao never does, yet through it everything is done. Are you ready for more thrilling adventures? If so, check out our other videos. Our channel is a treasure trove of wisdom. Each video is a gateway to new dimensions of consciousness, offering insights that can propel you towards higher states of awareness. Take the journey today.